She runs a business called the Nutrition Authority for Busy Professionals.
Yes.
Rod and I are both busy professionals, so you can give us some help this morning. So we want to start off, Kimberly, kind of this or that. Take us through a quiz here.
Don't talk bad about my Fruit Loops, by the way. Don't do it, Kimberly.
I'm going to do it. Get ready. Well, what we're talking about today is hidden sugars in our foods and what we don't realize how much sugar there is. So we'll start with your Fruit Loops.
Okay.
The reason why I chose these was I actually went to the grocery store yesterday and I just hung out in the cereal aisle and I watched a mom grab cereal for her children and I watched a man grab cereal for himself. And so I went and grabbed those boxes. And what I'd like to...
Did the man do this? Do you remember?
No, he didn't.
Flip-flop?
So tell me which one of these you think has more sugar in it.
Well, just by the look of the box, Fruit Loops,
Well,
but I
yeah.
think it's a trick question. It's going to be Honey Bunches of Oats.
I'm going to say Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
It's actually the Fruit Loops.
Okay.
Oh, it
So
is,
it's not
okay.
a trick question, but the reason why I brought that out is because food manufacturers market to our children things that have far more sugar than they do to adults. So if you look at the label here, this has 10 grams of sugar and this has 6.
Per bowl of cereal, is that
Per
the idea?
serving. Per
Okay,
serving.
all right.
Yeah.
But this is still a significant amount.
It's still significant. 6 grams of sugar is pretty high.
All right, you have chocolate milk and Coke.
Yes. So
Gotta
which
be the
one of
Coke. Gotta be the Coke.
Gotta
By
be the
far.
Coke?
I'm gonna
I'm
say by
going
far.
Coke as well.
Okay, so I see kids sucking on these all day long too, right? Both
Yeah.
of them. Here's the thing, this is 2 servings and this is 1.
Okay.
So this is 29 grams of sugar per serving times 2.
29.
Natural though. No, it's added in the
This is,
cocoa.
yeah,
isn't it?
chocolate.
29 times 2.
Times 2,
So 58
servings,
if I'm
58.
correct.
This is 65 because that's 1 serving.
But I've heard people,
So,
my
very
nephew,
close.
Yeah.
who works out, we have one stud in our entire family, it's my nephew, and he says though that the protein in chocolate milk is something that a lot of people who
Recovery.
lift drink, and they say it's a healthy to do that.
They do.
They do promote it as a recovery drink.
They do because sugar and carbohydrate together can be a recovery drink. But we're more talking about on the daily for people who aren't working out
Right,
like crazy.
like me.
Right, and for our kids. I mean, mostly for our kids, right? Because this is what we see in the mouths of our babies.
Okay, we
Sure,
have some
okay.
crushed tomatoes, and we have spaghetti sauce here.
Yeah, so
Well-
that is a surprising one.
The sauce, I'm sure they doctor it up to make the sauce,
So
right?
I'm going with the can of crushed
I'm
tomatoes.
gonna
I
go
was
the
just going to go the
sauce.
opposite. Yeah, it is actually the sauce, and the reason why I brought
Has more sugar.
has more sugar. 10 grams. This has 2. Now there's 2 servings here, so it would be 4 grams and
Okay,
10, right?
all right.
But here's the thing: I chose this because it specifically had nothing else in it. Like there's no veggies and whatnot. It's
Just
just
the plain
traditional,
Prego.
yeah,
Okay,
with a little
yeah.
bit of onion powder and garlic powder. Okay, but it has 10 grams of sugar in it.
Wow.
So
That's
if you
per
took-
serving?
Per serving.
Not the whole jar.
That is a lot.
So
And
if you took your these and made that and put some onion powder and garlic powder, you would cut your sugar way
All right,
back.
so give us some alternatives then.
Sure.
Oh, good.
Okay. Yeah, those are called protein fullers. So here's some alternative for your children to candy. And this is a protein bar that I make with honey, flaxseed, and
Fruit.
protein.
There's some fruit in
So the
No,
sugar,
it's actually-
sugar's in the honey, basically.
There's
is that-
some sugar in honey, but here's the thing is honey also has a bunch of health benefits. But when you're putting your sugar with fiber and protein, it actually levels out that sugar so that it's not like eating a candy bar that doesn't have anything. And they taste delightful, right? And I just use the strawberry protein. My favorite's the Shackley
that's what I'm
protein.
getting,
You're getting strawberry. I do it with vanilla,
Yeah.
chocolate, doesn't matter what flavor it is. And yeah, and I love the Shackley protein. The other thing is that you can choose to do stevia or xylitol rather than using table sugar. And these sugars actually are very, very low glycemic load. So actually stevia is 0 on the glycemic.
Wow.
So really good, and they're safe for children as well.
Well, Kimberly Ficklin, the Nutrition Authority for Busy Professionals. There's your website, happyhealthyday.com. Thanks so much for coming in. Great little bar here. Love it.